Hey everybody, it's King Damon, and I am so sorry for being gone for such a long time. I know it's been about I think 200 plus days, um, and what a day to come back on. Happy April Fools to everyone, I guess. But assure you that the reason I was gone was for a very good reason. Pretty much I took stress leave off from work from about November to January, February, I want to say. And I've been just basically getting back in the swing of things. I was actually hoping to be able to do some recordings while on stress leave, but I just could not find a motivation for the life of me. And even coming back, I was like, what video should I do? Which video should I do? So I basically let you guys decide. And I'm super grateful, by the way, for all the support I've been seeing because I have been seeing some comments on videos. I saw the subscriber count go down, which I totally understand because, again, I was gone for such a long time. But I also did see it jump back up recently. So, again, I very much appreciate that because you had no reason to subscribe to someone who had been gone for so long. So yeah, I looked at. I basically let you guys decide what video I should do next as a comeback video. And it seems like the Let's Go King was the one because that was the one that was getting some views, which I'm very appreciative of because that is a bit of a passion project of mine. Not to say I don't, like the other videos I do, but that one was definitely one of the ones that had a lot more of me put into it. So thank you very much. And then amongst those videos, I looked at which one was doing the best. So I was gonna do another Digivice one because that one was doing very well. But the one that received the most support was a Hasbro POX, which is both hilarious because all of you that have been commenting on that video have basically been saying the same thing. Like they haven't known anyone who liked it, so it's been quite funny to see. And I thought, what can I do for a video? So I initially was going to do a video, not I think last month, but something came up that of that video that shocked me. So I'm going to go through that right now. Now, I do have some pretty good context for the Hasbro POX, and I want to go through that. But the basic go through what Let's Go King for any new people that might be watching this. Let's Go King is just basically a series that I did that shows toys and stuff that try to get us to get up and go. So basically anything like the Digivice is a good example because that was literally like a pedometer. I think that's the one. I think I'm saying the right one. Anyway, mixed with a game, right? It was literally, and I think that was the one that was actually the inspiration to start this series. So there is something to update you guys on. I've been really hesitant to do this for a while, just because I kind of felt jerkish for doing this, and I'll explain that in a minute. So this is all thanks to a video game store. That's the name of a channel that contacted me on one of my earlier videos, which, by the way, I highly recommend you checking out their podcast, their PoxCast, as they called it. He goes through very good details, and he was the one who told me about all these things. So let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. So we have this. We have three of the exact same one. As you can see, it's the exact same color and everything. But there's differences. So if you notice on this one, and I can actually give you one out of the box as an example, it has these little teeth marks that I like to call it. I know they're just like bumps, but I always refer to them as teeth. Now, I find that very interesting. You wouldn't think for a series that was not around for that long at all, right, to have been able to do different units, right? But they were able to. So again, this is the one with was teeth, and I have a feeling this is the one that was for the international release because, as you know, they did get to release to Canada and Europe and all this stuff, and then it just obviously died out. So that's why I say this one is. The reason I say that is because of the fact that this is my unit, and as you can see, it has those little teeth. Now, you're probably wondering then what is with this unit. As you can see, there are no teeth on it whatsoever, and it is it's the full game, as you can see on here. It's 100% the full game. Everything looks exact same as you would with any of the other ones, right? Well, this as the international release. So the only thing I could come up with, and again, a lot of this comes from the video game store. I don't remember if he actually mentioned the different units. He kind of was coy about it, and that's also why I was hesitant to actually say it because I felt like I was taken away from him. But I haven't seen him do a video for a while now, so I figured I'm okay. Obviously, if he has an issue with it, he'll let me know. But yeah, so the reason why I think what is with the no teeth one is this was the, I believe the game, if I'm recalling off the top of my head, was released in Boston first, in New York area in general, Boston, I think, because I remember that's where they were giving out the games. You remember, like, the whole. I think everyone knows about that story that they gave it to the cool kids. By the way, I've actually supposedly, although one did prove it, that he was one of these cool kids. He showed me something, and I'm gonna go into details about that. But again, back to the units. So everything about this makes me think this is the Boston release, and the reason why I can suspect that is because, as you can see here, these are two other ones that I've gotten without the teeth. And again, here's a side by side with my device. So this one, I've only ever found these devices, the ones without teeth, in the States, and that is it. I've never found anytime it's one from Europe, it is clearly they got it from the States and then brought it with them. And the reason why I say that is just because I will show you to know when it's a European unit. Here's the one European units, and this is the key giveaway. It says 11 meters, right? And it has this little symbol. You see that little bit, and then and the number on it is always CE889. And I actually have proof of that. So this is one of those units. So this is the European unit, and if you look on the back, 889. So this is how you know it is a European unit. And again, teeth. Now this is the American unit, no 889. Oh, sorry, it's a little blurry there. No 889 just says to replace the batteries, all this stuff. It is actually, a European code is 40060. So again, we look at the no teeth one. What does it say on the back? 40060. That is the number. Again, here's the other unit. Proof that I'm holding a different unit. 40060. So these units, the ones without teeth, are always American units. In particular, I have a funny feeling they were either the initial American release, or they were specifically, again, to Boston. That I can't prove. I can't prove that they were a only Boston release, but I can say for a fact these are the initial American releases. And now, I want to do something very special. So another key factor that was something that I noticed from what everyone was saying, right? Like, they said that they were the, oh yeah, I was the cool kid. And I'm going to actually probably post some photos as I'm saying this, because I got a particular one. One of you fans reached out to me with really cool stuff on Facebook. Now, what he had told me was that he was one of the cool kids again, right? But the interesting thing, the thing that he showed to prove that, was the fact that he showed me a hat that he got, and I'm going to show that picture. He showed me a hat that he got, with the Hasbro POX symbol, as you can, again, you'll be seeing. And I thought that is fascinating. That is the first substantial evidence that this happened. But then I questioned a little bit, and it's actually, again, thanks to a video game store that I realized that if they were giving out these units, what would be the incentive for them to get another unit, right? Like, if you're giving out free units, and the guy with the hat actually told me that they actually did have a tournament. They had a small little tournament as a promotional thing. So these cool kids were part of like a little thing like that, right? They got a bunch of them together and they just battled out, had some fun, and that is amazing to me. So, but what would be this thing that would get them to buy their own unit? Because obviously, yeah, you want to give them for free, but you don't want to give them something special. And again, a video game store told me this, and they said they didn't really want me to tell anyone because they were going to probably do a new video, but again, they didn't. So the thing that I found out was there is a way that they did, and even if it's not a way that they wanted to get people to buy another unit, there was something they did as a special release to these kids. I'm very certain, and that is this. And you guys are going to be shocked to find out. So you're probably looking at this unit thinking, oh, it's just one, the no teeth one, right? Right? But here's the thing. I'm going to flip this over and it's probably going to blow your mind. This is a promo unit. And and the fact that I got this one, I was shocked to see this. Because if you notice right here, Not only does it say not for resale, for promotional use only, it also says only 15 feet. And I'm going to bring that a little closer to you guys. Look at that. It's a 15 feet unit. And it's not a European unit, because if you look at the European unit, it's 11 meters. This is a promo unit that I'm very certain they released and gave to these kids. Now, none of them could remember exactly that. I'm sure if I asked them specifically, some of them might remember, because obviously they were young when this was released, right? But this is the very rare promo unit. Like, look at this, the condition of this thing. And at first, this was just where I was going to leave the video, right? I was going to show off this unit and be like, oh my god, check this out. So this is such a cool thing, blah, 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 blah. And I would show my proof and all that stuff. And I could even just kind of, I thought about just showing you, like, there wasn't really any difference aside from it just being 15 feet. Because if you look at this one, it's just 30 feet. This is 15 feet. There's really nothing special. Like, this one doesn't have less characters in it, which I'm surprised they didn't do. That's normally what they do, right? With demo versions or whatever, they only say, like, instead of it would say 17 levels, 60 different body parts, it would probably say, like, half that, maybe 10, maybe, and then certain units. But, like it's just weird that that's all, but that's the only difference. It was just a 15-meter unit, right? Now, I was going to probably just leave it there and just show this off, and then, it would be a quick little video, and that's it. But something amazing happened. So I can't really show you because obviously I'm using the camera, but on my wall, I had all the different kind of units. So I had the 3 of each of the British units, so the green one, the blue one, and the red one. I have 3 of the just regular American, international, or Canadian release as well, right? The Americas. Of the ones with teeth. So I also have I'm looking at them right now. A green one, a blue one, and this is the red one. And then I have the no teeth one, and then I have my one promo unit. Now, the ones that I thought were just no teeth, I didn't notice this, and I'm actually kicking myself that I didn't notice it, because I literally just put it up on the wall, and then that was it. That was the end of it. I just went, oh yeah, cool. My no teeth ones came in. Put them on the wall. You guys are going to kill me for this. So here they are. Here are my other no teeth ones, right? And I'm sure all of you have already realized what's going to come, but they are 2 more promo units. I didn't expect this, and this floored me because of one reason and one reason only. They came from China. These 2 units came from China along with this one. I got these for like less than $20 each. I was like, there's no way these are real. I'm holding probably some of the only remaining promo units ever. And I'm not even kidding. This was the only green one I ever saw for sale. I also have seen a blue one for sale, which is starting to make me think this might be that blue one that I initially saw. And I saw a red one. Now the red one, I have no idea what happened to it. I have yet to have even seen anyone like do a video on it. I would have thought Bird Tross would have gotten it, or even a video game store. And maybe he did. I don't know. It's a little strange. But this does not have the sticker, which is another thing that kind of floors me a bit. Why does this one have a sticker and this one doesn't? That is something I can't answer. Then I thought, well, maybe this is a fake, right? Maybe the guy was being, but then I'm like, but he sold it cheap. If he sold it expensive, I can kind of understand, right? I mean, there's nothing really that special about the promo units. I'm just going to be flat out honest. Like, I'm not telling you guys if you find one to sell it for a lot, like, sure, go ahead. But the only difference between these units is just the 15 versus 30, right? But you guys can see this. So, oh, there we go. See that number? 1058. Was it? And I gotta look at it myself. 10581. Yeah. So you see that number. Remember what I said? Every one of these units has their own special number. There's also this here, RI 0262, All Rights US Patent, right? Now let's look at the promo unit. Same thing. It has the same number there. RI, or it might be a 1, 02862. And then if you look really closely, same number, 10851. So this, from as far as I can tell, these 2 units are official ones. Whatever the reason they didn't put the sticker, who knows? But it's an official unit. Now, I don't want to open this. I don't want to open this unit because it is a 100% certified basically one. Again, with the sticker and all that. This one I don't want to open because it adds to the collection. But guys, this is why the video is going to get interesting. I don't mind opening up this one for two reasons. One, it's a little damaged as you can see here, so it's already decreased in value. And two, it is too interesting not to open. So this is what's going to make this one special. This is not April Fool's, guys. I'm going to open this unit for you because we need to see what this thing is like under the hood. Because again, as far as I can tell, the number is that and all of this thing and everything like that. But is there something that makes the thing special on the inside? Reason why I say we need to figure this out, because there's been so many devices sold like this, because I don't know what these units are. They don't, the two here, they don't say what their number is. So I need to know, is there some distinction from an open unit that happens? Because again, a lot of the people who were the cool kids, right? They probably don't know that they still have a unit. Because I've heard some of them say they have their own, they still have a unit. So this is gonna be this is the first video of an unboxing of a promo unit. This is amazing. I'm actually like so nervous right now. But let's see. I'm just gonna open up like this because if anyone wants, I'm gonna probably try and put it back in. Okay, come on out, little fella. I don't want to tear you. Oh right, it's probably trapped in there. Shit. Oh, there we go. I got it. It had that little groove thing. Look at this. So I'm not going to take off the little sticker because there's really no point. Oh, actually, you know what? There is a point. Oh, let's peel this. Let's peel this together. This is like ASMR. Okay, you guys can hear that. I'm going to probably put that little sticker back on later. But let's take a look. So this is the promo unit. This is how it looks. Has all the functions. Now let's take a look at the backs though. So we're going to take a bland one. I don't think this, I think this is not a promo unit. Because look at this right off the bat. There's none of this. Right? Like look how smooth it looks. It's like a baby's bottom. But there's nothing there. So there's not, on appearance alone, if you don't have this sticker either, or at least a residue of the thing, that's a clear indication it is not a promo. Like if there's no nothing here, it might be a promo unit you have. There's the little symbols on the back. That's a pretty good indication. There's nothing really. The only thing that comes to like what I can see. I'm gonna actually take a close look. I'm sorry if you guys can't see the on the focus. Oh, there we go. There's another indication. None of these. That's fascinating. Look at that. So it doesn't have these little rubbers. Then what's the purpose of these rubbers here? But yeah, you see like how there's those little balls there? This one doesn't have that. Also this, oh wow, look at this. I just realized this. The speaker, the little like where the sound comes from, the newer unit has more holes, and actually if you look at it, it looks like it's deeper. Because it looks like it's very shallow here. Okay, so wow. Yeah, that is a massive difference. So you're gonna know if you have a promo unit at home, because again, so this is not a promo unit. This, and also I should realize that because 40060, right? Again, the numbers. But yeah, that's just I'm just trying to like confirm more that this is definitely not another promo unit. So these are probably the initial release in the United States only releases. So you know what we're gonna do, guys? Start this baby up. See if there's any difference. There we go. I just had to get a screwdriver because apparently I did not have one in my immediate facility. I always have one on the, right around here, like on the TV stand. Oh, wow, this thing's smooth. Usually they're like screwed in really tight. You can tell this is a brand spanking new unit. But yeah, usually I have my screwdriver right there. I didn't today. Oh, here we go. So they have the numbers on. This is why it's good that I opened it. Look at that. So, oh, it's 105. I thought it was another 8. So it's 10581. Okay, so that's how you know. I got some batteries. I should have remembered that this is AAA batteries. It's been a little while since I've had to install batteries into these things. So let's start her up, baby. Okay, let's put this thing back on to see what's happening. I'm trying to be as gingerly with this thing as possible too. I do not want to wreck it, right? Don't strip the screw. Don't want to do that. Okay, ready? Oh my god, stiff. I was just saying this thing was running so smooth, and now it's like, oh my god, it's been probably locked in that position forever. Okay, maybe I didn't screw it down enough. Nope, it's just being a prick. There we go. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try and hold it in the way. Okay, so still the same sort of startup as the other ones. I'm sorry if you guys can't see it. It's a little dark. There we go. I'm gonna try and hold it towards the light as best I can. I'm just gonna do. Okay, the sound effects are the same. I'm just gonna call mine triple A. I'm trying to hold it towards light. There we go. Oh, what's this? Input ID. Oh yeah. Okay, we're just gonna do A. Create POX. Okay. Let's just do the basic sort of one. So far, there we go. We're just gonna do basic. There we go. Input name. There we go. Okay. So we are in the game. I gotta hold this up to a damn light. Sorry guys, I keep trying not to move it too much, but it's hard to see for you guys, I know. Maybe if I hold it closer? Hold it closer? Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna try and do my best. I'm like playing off the screen now at this point. Options. I'm just trying to see basically if... Oh. Oh! I just realized something. Like, as I'm feeling for this, they improved this. So look at the buttons. Look at that. Look how inside they are compared to these ones. Like, these are very much easier to hit. I was like, why am I struggling to hit this so much? But that's why. So that's another thing about this unit, though. So it is a little weird like that. Just gotta try and get the right angle again. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get too much of an angle. Okay, there we go. Just let it focus. I'm so sorry, guys. You think I'd have this prepared? I'm just gonna quickly see options. Man, it is really hard to hit these buttons. Like, I'm not even kidding. Info. It shows my guy's information. Okay, there we go. There we go. A little bit better. Line up. Maybe that's another thing. Like, I don't remember them being this dark. Maybe they... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this spot. I really don't remember them being this dark and hard to see. Oh, man. And then again, it is really hard to hit the buttons. That must have been something they must have been told. Okay, let's go into this one. Okay. Oh my god, the buttons are so damn difficult. Okay, so it's still as far as I can tell, it's the same enemies as before. There we go. Victory! There! Alright, let's take a look at this. And actually, while I'm doing this, as a shout out, I was going to do a playthrough of the series. I think I mentioned that in one of my videos, but Birdtross did it, so I actually recommend you to go check it out. Because he knows his stuff too. He knows all the strategies. It's really impressive. So yeah, I really highly recommend. I'm going to leave a link to his... actually, I'm going to leave a link to both of theirs, obviously. A video game store and Birdtross in the comment section, or not in the comment section, in the description. There we go. The light's getting a little bit better. I don't know what the heck. I feel like this is darker though. There we go. Got some health. Okay. Let's see here. Open this up. The sound is also slightly quieter. I will say. Oh shit! I got poisoned. But the sound is slightly like quieter as well. I'm noticing. I hope this game doesn't make me lose this one. Ah, it does. Okay, so basically it looks like it's the exact same style. So they aren't kidding when they say like everything about it is the same. Like I'm not noticing a single difference except for again, three big things I'm noticing a difference on when it comes to the actual playing of it. One, the lighting is definitely a little darker. Like I would turn on one of mine to compare, but I'm very confident with this because I do not remember because my lighting in here is the same as other videos I've done. So the lighting of this is definitely a lot darker. They definitely improved it upon the non-promotional. Number two, immediately notice the buttons. Like this is hard to hit. Like holy crap. Like how did they think this was a good button? Like the only thing I can think of is this damaged? Like let's take a look actually. Oh no, no. If you look at this blue one, the buttons are kind of lesser too. And then if you look at the confirmed unit, yeah, they're definitely inside. Okay, so another feature that is easy to tell if it's a promo unit, the buttons on the front are inside. Way more than they should be. So cool. I'm just like, let's see, take a look at info. Eye scope. Huh. Alright. So that's pretty much it. So I guess, yeah, it's just the biggest difference they did with these is design. That's it. The promo units were just like a simpler design. Maybe not as functioning. Like these buttons aren't that bad. Yeah, they're about to, slightly. Let's see. Yeah, slightly, but it doesn't bother me too much. These don't bother me that much at all. This bothers me a lot. The moving. The only thing I can think of that's good about these kind of buttons is maybe the buttons are a little more protected, but I've never known this unit to be that bad. I mean, I've had this unit for like ever, and it's been perfectly fine the whole freaking time. But yeah, so that seems to be it. I'm just going to take a quick look now on maybe some other features. Like that. Oh, actually, you know what? I should probably compare this to a green one. There we go. That's probably more direct one-to-one race, like sort of thing. Yeah, so that's it, guys. These are this is one of the promo units. I'm hopeful that this was definitely worth it to show because, like, man, it's just fascinating, and also the feel of it. I'm also just gonna mention this. I don't know if it's because again, if it's brand spanking new, but it feels a little smoother, like just slightly. But it feels a little smoother than this one. Like I'm just feeling them right now, and like, yeah, this feels much smoother. That's so cool, though. I'm so glad I opened this because just to know that there's like minimal difference. So they literally like they game wise and everything, they were like, yes, this is how we want our game to be. Design wise of the actual system itself was where they played around with a bit. And I wonder what their thoughts was with the teeth. Maybe they felt like it was too plain like this. Like maybe some kids brought up like it looks a little too plain. But I mean, I don't know. The smoothness of it doesn't really phase me all that much. Like it actually looks a little more like maybe I don't know. Maybe I can see some people complain against it, but me personally, I kind of like the smoothness. I don't know, because really, if these aren't going to do anything but be a design thing, I don't see the big deal. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, yeah, just let me know what you guys think about these units. If you want me to do something more with it, I absolutely will. I still have one more idea for a video on these things, but it's going to be a while before I really do anything with that. But if you have any questions or want to know anything, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to offer this up right now. Because of the fact that I did this video before Video Game Store could, because I think if I remember, he was trying to find a unit and he could not find one, and I had luckily found one. But I'm gonna make this deal to a Video Game Store. Sorry, Bird Tross, you're not in this deal. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm sending people your way to take a look at your playlist, but to a video game store, I'm going to message him as well. But in case he sees the video before he sees my message, if you want this unit, I will give it to you. Just send me enough for shipping and handling. That is it. I will give you this unit for free. You just have to pay shipping and handling. I will let you know the shipping and handling. So, again, this is going to be for a video game store because he wanted to take one of these apart. That is why I would give it to him. Because he wanted to take one of these apart and just completely, like, yeah, he wanted to open this thing up to see what it made it tick. I will give him this promo unit. This one, not these two. These are my collection. I will give them to this in the box so he can confirm it's a promo unit if he wants, because I have been able to do a video opening. Again, Bertros was I was the first one to do a video in this for a long time. There was someone who did one first. He did one and it was 7 years old, so I re-brought up the video. But I did do the first multiplayer. Bertros did the first full playthrough, and I'm saying full because obviously each of us did do our own little like first 3 missions. But he's doing a full playthrough, so he's the first for that. And a video game store was the first one to do a podcast as well as an unboxing, which I find hilarious because I literally opened so many of these damn things. But anyway, nevertheless, this is cool. I really do like that I found one of these. I cannot believe I found one and I didn't even realize it. That's probably the funniest thing to me. Like literally when I was about to do the video, I went, oh, okay, I'll get my promo unit, and I'm like, literally I saw the back and I went, oh, okay, there. And I'm like, wait, where's the sticker? Wait, what? And then I saw the other green one, and that's when I realized, and I had to shut everything down that day, and I'm like, no, this needs to be a whole thing, because this is amazing. We have the first substantial proof that there was a special release. That it's not just a thing on Wikipedia, it was actually a thing. And that is super, super cool to me. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And again, thank you so much for all the support. I really actually hope you enjoy this. This is not a weird April Fool's prank. I swear to you, these are actual units. Yeah, I love all the comments you guys have been leaving on these things, like seeing people say a bunch of stuff. And again, I'm going to show, obviously, the pictures of some, like, the guy who sent me the hat as proof. Or I'll, like, something like that. Or maybe I'll attach it as a little recording so you can see it. But I think I'm just going to show the proof as in the hat. Because that's honestly, in my opinion, enough proof. But yeah, it's just great to confirm that the Wikipedia thing wasn't a lie when it said they chose selected kids and they gave them free units. It makes sense that these were the units, the promotional units. So to those kids that were in my comments, or to those now adults, obviously, but to those ones that were kids when they were selected, let me know, do you remember being a promo unit? None of you said yes or no, but now that I've maybe awakened that memory, maybe you can confirm, did you have a promo unit? Or was it like very select which kid got the promo unit? That could even be a case, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Go King, I guess I'll call it the different units of Hasbro POX. So, we'll call it that. Again, thank you guys so much for all the support. I'm so glad to be back. It's actually been really great. I was feeling kind of tired today. I wasn't sure I was going to do this video today, but I'm glad I pushed through and did it because this was exciting to do, to open up one of these units. And actually, real quick, I want to see something because there's always the instructions that comes with these, aren't there? Oh, that's another thing. Oh my god, I don't see any instructions. Holy shit. Yeah, there's no instructions. I can't believe I just realized that. I've opened up so many of these units and there's always instructions. Holy crap. So that's another thing that's different about this. I guess it makes sense if it was a promo unit, right? Okay. So anyway, as always, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell since I'm back at it. And I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to be able to do in a week or month, let's say. But I'm glad I started with this one to try and like reinvigorate me, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this has been Let's Go King. And I'll see you guys next time. I forgot how to do my outros, apparently. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye. And let me know in the comment section below. Bye.